This video was supposed to come out earlier this week, but it's just been too hard on me, and I didn't want to make it when I was breaking down, crying, that I wouldn't be able to get any of my thoughts out. Now that some time has passed and I've kind of come to terms with what's happened, I want to make a video on it just because I feel like I need to for myself. But on Monday of last week, I lost my best friend. His name was Mario. He was 13 years old, and he was a cat. He was with me ever since I was 6 years old, and we did everything together. We were attached to the hip. He followed me everywhere. Like I said, we did everything together. And I came home one day and I noticed he was covered in his own fecal matter. And I immediately knew something was wrong with him. But I was just so scared because he was fine the previous day. He was fine and healthy. So I called the vet. I waited. I had to wait a whole day. I took care of him. He could barely walk. He was barely eating and drinking. And the day I took him to the vet, he woke up just fine and all that. He was eating, he was drinking, everything was normal. I took him into the vet, and they told me he was very sick and he would have to be put to sleep because he was not acting himself at the vet at all. Normally he'd be ferocious, scratching people. He's normally not like that, or he normally wasn't like that. He was the friendliest animal, but he absolutely hated the vet. He would attack even me if he knew he was going to the vet. But no, he was quiet. He sat there. We all cried a lot. Mostly me. And I said goodbye to my best friend that day. And it was the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. No. It's still hard because I wake up thinking he's gonna be next to me, or I walk home from work, walk through the door expecting him to be right in front of me when I open the door, but he's not. And a lot of people say cats don't matter as much as dogs because cats have no emotion, cats have no soul, but now I'm gonna say this, but he was different. He would always come to me whenever something was wrong. He was a dog. He just acted like a dog all the time. But I picked up his ashes today. He's with me again. I have him. it's it's hard. I saw him as both a best friend and a child. When you raise someone and grow up with them, it's hard. And I'll never forget him for being such an important part of my childhood and part of my life. He was 13 years old. That's pretty long for a cat. And he had some medical issues that he had to live his whole life with, so he was fighting his whole life. He had to live off of medicine ever since he was 3, which sounds harsh, but he had to have Miralax and he had to have some brown medicine that just made it so he could use the bathroom. But despite that, he lived on a normal life. He was goofy, lovable, and he was my best friend. And I'm always gonna remember him as my best friend for 13 years. I just thought I'd have more time with him. And I still miss him. I still wake up every day expecting him to be there. I still wake up every morning expecting I have to feed someone, but no. It's just... it's gonna take some time. And losing someone isn't easy. I don't... people just say, oh, it's a pet, get another pet. I don't fucking understand how people do that. They've had this animal its whole life, and they accept that as a family member and a part of the family eventually, and then they immediately just replace it. I'm not saying I'll never get another animal, but I'm not just gonna replace my best friend like that. I just wanted to make a video for myself to come back to remember him by, and just to try to connect with anyone. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who've lost a friend that may not be human, but touches our hearts more than some people might, because he certainly did. And I'm gonna miss him very much. Thanks for watching me sob my heart out. I would have made this video earlier, but I didn't want to just make a video of me breaking down on camera. It would have been kind of embarrassing. But thank you for watching. And I'll be uploading videos again more regularly. It's just I needed a break because, one, I was incredibly sick, which is why I'm coughing in the next few videos that you'll hear me in. There it is. Excuse me. And also because I was mourning my best friend. But I'll be uploading videos again. Like, videos should be coming out right after this one. I just needed some time to myself. But thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.